Firstly, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your organisation?
Sure. So I'm Adam Hooper. I'm the head of central platforms for DPD UK. DPD UK is an express courier company. We deliver parcels. We're a big household name. We're famous for the technology and innovation that we build ourselves and for the great level of service that we provide. Within IT, my team looks after all the platforms that we buy in, so Salesforce, telephony, finance, and HR, and we work to innovate those and implement them and do lots of great things that keep the business moving forwards.
DPD UK is the Salesforce Centre of Excellence within the DPD Group globally. Can you give us an overview of how you use Salesforce within your business?
So for us, Salesforce is a really important platform. It's one of our core platforms. For us, Salesforce is about the business of running a business. So finance, HR, marketing, sales, customer services. It keeps our business running. We're in 43 different departments. We've grown from 2010 to having it in just sales to now being a real key part of our business with lots of integrations, with data moving back and forth between lots of systems. But for us, Salesforce is the platform that keeps our business running.
Could you talk us through which Salesforce products you use?
We use multiple Salesforce clouds. Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, MuleSoft, B2B Marketing, Tableau, CRMA, and we're also big users of the platform. We're building things ourselves. We're very lucky that we've got lots of very highly qualified people within DPD that can build new innovations and technologies. And then, of course, we're supported by your team that help us with that innovation and all the exciting stuff that we do on Salesforce.
How does Performa IT support DPD as your trusted Salesforce partner?
Trusted partner is a really interesting phrase. So it's absolutely a partnership. We work in collaboration with each other. We have an honest and open relationship. The way that we work is kind of very innovative. We genuinely feel that our success is important to you. Performa IT, it's more than just supplier and a customer with us. We work together. Whether that's kind of in that advisory capacity, where hey Ben and your team, we've got a crazy question, can we do this? Or you guys will challenge us and go, there's better ways of doing these things. Have you thought about these things? But over the 8 years, we've built some really exciting things together, and it's always been collaborative and a true partnership. The way that we work together, I think, over those 8 years has changed. We started when we were quite small as DPD with our use of Salesforce. It was kind of day-to-day support and little bits of work here and there, but now, you kind of augment our resource. We have people that work for you that come and work for us, and they're part of our team. We have small projects or even massive, huge, multi-million-pound projects that we kind of trust you to deliver to us and go, look, hey, Performa IT, here's a piece of work, go and deliver that for us. And you talk about trusted relationship, that partnership. We wouldn't want to work with anybody else. I don't think we could work with anybody else. Look, we do lots of great stuff together, and it's really exciting what we're going to achieve in the future as well.
The contact centre solution that we jointly developed in 2020 delivered significant time savings and exceeded cost-saving expectations. Can you give us an overview of the project and the challenges that it was intended to overcome?
So the project that we delivered together in 2020 was a rebuild of our Service Cloud solution. We've had Service Cloud in DPD since 2013, and this was our third iteration of that. And with the new Lightning technology that had come out, we wanted to take advantage of that new technology. 2020 was challenging, but we had COVID. So between us, we rolled out this new Service Cloud solution to sort of 600 people across 5 or 6 different call centres around the world. And you guys absolutely supported us through that. The challenges that we were having with Salesforce was on the old Salesforce Classic. There was a lot of scrolling for our advisors. A lot of information was in disparate places. We had to flip between screens, and it just wasn't a helpful and kind of friendly user experience. And ultimately, we want to provide a platform in Salesforce that our agents, our advisors like to use, and it makes their life easier. So we kind of had the tagline, which was the right information in the right places, and that really helped our advisors to deliver a better service. Now, we handle 5 million cases a year, and if we can take even just a small amount of time off each of those cases, it adds up to a really meaningful return on investment. So we set ourselves a target of 15 seconds per phone call, per email, per chat. And when we go back and look at the numbers, we've saved 45 to 50 seconds. Now that's a huge ROI for us, and it meant that the project paid for itself within maybe 6 or 7 months, which was completely unexpected, but was fantastic. And we still have that version of Service Cloud now. We're still using it, and our advisors absolutely love it. And we're very proud that we could deliver a platform that they like to use that ultimately means they can serve our customers in a better way.
What were the key factors that contributed to the project's success?
It was a really successful project. It's one that we still talk about now. We're very proud that Salesforce have used it and still use it as a use case for a really successful implementation of Service Cloud. I think partnership and collaboration is probably the key bit. You and your team came into our office, you spent days with us learning about our contact center. We all sat together with managers and advisors and kind of create these big lists on the walls and design things together and innovation and, hey, Performa IT, we've got a crazy idea, can we do this? And usually the answer is yes, there'll be a way to do it, which is great. I think we've all worked on IT projects and we understand that the design element right at the front of the project is really important. And we didn't skip any of that, and that made the rest of the project nice and easy. I think it helps that your team are clearly experts in Salesforce, and we are knowledgeable as well, and we can kind of throw ideas around and share ideas and have discussions and honest discussions that allow us to deliver and work towards that best outcome. Weekly workshops, sitting in the room with each other as well. It's really helpful that you and your team could come on site and kind of immerse yourself with us. It was challenging with it being COVID. We all had to sit 2 meters apart, which kind of takes away some of the flow sometimes, but we kind of got through it. What made it really successful is that you and your team want us to be successful, so there were some long days and some long nights, and we just get through it and we did some great stuff, and we still now are really, really happy with it, and it's just a great project for us.
With over 33% time savings achieved in this one project alone, what are your plans to further optimize your call center operations with Salesforce Service Cloud?
Our call center operations are fundamental to what we do as a business, and we need to make sure that we keep evolving, keep innovating, and Salesforce as a platform, as you know, there's constantly new products coming out. So with Performa IT and with my team at DPD, we work together to look at how those new products and features fit and where the savings are and the innovations and just all the great stuff that makes our experience for our team at DPD and our customers even better. The products that are coming out at the moment, it's around AI and all kind of that space, which is evolving very quickly. And we lean on you guys very heavily to help us through that journey. It's all very new to us. Lots of proof of concepts we're talking about and lots of exciting things that we're kind of getting stuck into. We are looking at Service Cloud Voice at the moment around how we can take transcriptions and take actions off the back of that. And for us, the innovations and the optimization that we're talking about is all about how can we get Salesforce to do the heavy lifting? How can it do kind of the more mundane tasks or the tasks that don't really add any value to the experience? How can we look to the platform to do that? And, look, every time we talk, there's a new innovation, a new technology coming out. And between us, we'll keep evolving and delivering lots of great, exciting things. The future's exciting, and great to be doing it with you guys.
What do you think the qualities are that make a really great partnership between a Salesforce SI and an end user business such as yourself?
The relationship we have is a really good example of what a good quality, a great partnership looks like, I think. And partnership is the key word. It's a two-way street. I think we're a really good example of what customer and supplier looks like, of how they should work together, to collaborate, to innovate, to work together to deliver great pieces of work. We've worked with you for 7-8 years now. You understand our business in detail, probably better than I do in some elements of our business. You have worked with our leadership, you work with our end users, you understand how DPD works, and you understand what our goals or our visions are. But on a technical point as well, you challenge us and we'll challenge you, and we have a very open, honest relationship. There are times where DPD will ask for things that aren't the right thing to do, and you guys will come back and say, no, we can't do that. I think we've been really successful over the years. We've done some really cool stuff together. We've done some really interesting stuff together. My team work really well with your team. You guys come into the office and we do lots of innovative conversations and discussions together. But I think what really helps is actually we actually like each other as well. Our teams get on really well, and ultimately we all just want to do really exciting things that add value to our businesses and do great stuff together.
Finally, why would you recommend Performa IT as a Salesforce partner?
I would absolutely recommend Performa IT to anybody who's looking for a Salesforce partner. We collaborate really well together. We have this great dialogue, this great innovative approach to work together. You're honest with us, you challenge us, and we challenge you back. We enjoy working together. Our teams work really well together. And I think what's more important for us is that we absolutely trust you guys, and we believe that you have our best interests as a business at heart, and that's why we work really well together.